Nice patient play here, a lot of movement there. Here's the 1-2 from Vilakazi. A bit of a nudge from Sidat. Fortuitous falling into the path of Silva, and he makes no mistake there, giving Kaizer Chiefs the lead.
Well, they had an opportunity very early in the game. They didn't quite connect with it. Last season, scored in back-to-back games after opening his Kaizer Chiefs account, first against Arrows and then against Kruger United. They scored on the opening day here. They entered very early in what was their opener in the previous campaign. Was Bill Mobo was on the bench today. Cross delivered in by Ibrahim Sidat. Another of those that has plenty of experience at this level, is actually very, very familiar with this venue as for MFC appearances. This is where he's most dangerous, on set-piece duty. Put it towards the back post. It's a wicked delivery. Uses the baseball, not going to take. So that's lead overturned. It's a lovely bit of skill from Luke Bartman, and then the Bartman again picking it up on the left-hand flank. Laid off for Mabwe. He's located Vilakazi, plenty of space. Munyane always available.
Press alone.
Simia back to Dachino. Gets it away. The visitors in possession once again. They had 75% of the ball in the opening quarter hour. Batman. Frostler. Nacho Miguel. Oh, it's a little loose from Ndlovu. Now Kunika has some work to do getting it away. A lot of the creative burden will be on Vilakazi today. Lilepo still serving Hamazulu's territory in KZN, and then Orlando Pirates can returns it to him. Mabwe. A little bit of confusion as to who should take ownership of that ball, but the Chiefs do have it now. So we're running through some of those. Might be in the reckoning for the MTN8s next weekend. That's a good challenge.
On, as we see Sidat falling forward there with the initial cross, and Peterson making that one look easy.
Player who joined from, I guess, midway through last season. Certainly big help in guiding Kruger to the title. It actually finished, when all was said and done, significantly ahead of the two teams in the playoff spot, 8 points clear of Cape Town City and Milford. As well.
Yeah, both goalkeepers were in with a shout to make the World Cup side.
South Africa, so Kaizer Chiefs can be fairly proud of their third place finish, considering that they were behind, and yes, significantly behind as that one goes over. But
the shout there, I think that adds to the national team. As we see this attempt here.
Takumakubela turns and fires that. Over hit. Taking a fair few paces back. It's a sturdy wall assembled with the drop protector. The difficulty here will be getting it over the wall, but getting it to come down again. Vilakazi trying to sneak it through rather, and aiming for that top corner. Miguel finding an outlet. A strong running here from Munyane.
Yeah, I thought that'll be the season that he'll kick on, possibly. too sure, maybe a
Yeah, I think it will be.
strain of some sort or injured, but it must mention that Bartman looking very lively.
Indicating where he'd like it played. Chislett leaving it for Kaizer, put it into a great area, but Tantino was brave and claims.
That is De Silva.
Sevilla has hung on to it for an age, and Mohame's centre-half partners and gestures seem to be indicating that he wants them to move it around a little more. Kaizer bends it towards goal, straight down the throat of the goalkeeper. Quickly released. Matima has been upended.
Anticipation from Ndlovu. And a little bit violent.
Ooh. Couple of minutes added on here. Sevilla waiting for movement up ahead of him. Back to goal, he's done well here, but laid off. And it's fallen quite kindly back for him. Oh! Announcing his return to the top flights. Opening game, but beating Murmagales 2 seasons ago and Stellenbosch in the previous campaign. They're looking for 3 physical presence up front. He's not the biggest, but a very combative attacking player. There's Kruger, Chetwa, Munyane, now Kaizer. Miguel scrapes it away. Got it down by Sevilla. Now to Sidat, and his deflected cross arrives quite comfortably for Peterson. Enough Russell. Chislett in plenty of space. Ethan Chislett assessing his options. Some movement from Bartman. Frosler, Chislett.
Through catching him. Kruger should have been ready. It needed one touch. There's no chance to get a second. Let's see what they got up their sleeve this time.
Chislett can't bend the ball past now. It's struck. Decibel level rising. Kaizer attracted 3 players to him. Munyane, Chetwa. Here to Batman, taking on Manachi. Batman's worked some space, hanging up here for Munyane to attack. Mone another way. Fundo Kaizer. Cleverly dispossessed by Zaku Makubela.
It's an overlap from Munyane that causes all the drama. Defensively, managed to eat that one away. We mentioned Frosler's ability to shoot, this time with the left leg. Goalkeeper couldn't do much, should have done better, but it's Duba on hand to tap in at the far post and give Kaizer Chiefs the lead. A thunderous drive from Frosler, and Duba with the rebound.
Well, Mohamed tried to react, but couldn't do enough to get in the way of that shot from Wanda to Duba. Close range.
De Silva and Ndlovu carry.
Tonight's game against the Buccaneers. Bele. Oh, that's goal bound. That is